so let's just jump straight into this video. And if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit that subscribe button to become a Doll Baddie. Okay, so jumping into this right now, I already have my dome head, I have my dome cap, and I have my frontal already put together. So the frontal is already placed with the T-pins. So what I'm about to do right now is go ahead and take my needle and thread, and I'm about to be doing some tight looped stitches all across the frontal. As I'm going along the frontal, I am going to be taking out the T-pins. So I'm just going to be stitching, making sure I'm pulling the frontal so that it's secure. And then you go from left to right, or you can go from right to left, whatever is most comfortable for you. My mannequin head, the dome head I have, is a 22-inch circumference because my head is average size, and y'all will see later on, once the wig is complete, I do have my custom EllaaBaddie dome caps, you know, the Melt Mother dome caps. Pew, pew, pew. Y'all make sure y'all follow my hair page at Shop EllaaBaddie on Instagram. All right, so I'm just going ahead and let y'all watch me do this. I did keep most of this footage in real time because I want y'all to see, you know, yeah, period. But I would definitely say making this unit, it was by far the quickest unit I've made in so long, because this is a quick weave, and I'm like, I wish I was able to do this more often due to the fact that I don't like cutting my tracks, one, and also I like to wash my units, and you know the glue gonna get tacky, but because this is like a quick little wig and it's a bob, and it was just scrap hair that I just had, and I decided let's just make this into a little quick weave. You know, bobs is really like, you know, you don't gotta spend money on it and stuff like that. That's why I just, you know, made this into a quick weave, just make it easier for me and you too. So I just, you know, recorded footage for y'all so y'all can get into it, because this is definitely an alternative. The only sewing you will be doing is the frontal, because we is about to start gluing on these tracks. So once I went ahead and sewed down everything, I'm gonna make my knot with the needle and thread. I'm gonna wrap it around the needle 3 times, loop it out, and then when I'm gonna cut the thread, I'm gonna make 2 knots. Just make sure it's real secure, and then cut off the excess track. Okay, so now we have our frontals on. It's secure, it's not gonna go anywhere, so that's really good. And this hair is jet black. I did dye this hair jet black, so yeah, jet black kind of girl. So before I start gluing on these trucks, I am going to get all the hair of the frontal out the way. So I'm just gonna make some ugly old little plait braids. So I'm gonna just do a little cornrow on one side and cornrow on the other side, just so that I'm not, you know, getting intertwined with other hair as I am going along and doing the tracks in the back of the wig. So yeah, this braids is real ugly. 1, 2, 3. They don't have to be perfect, baby. Okay. So before we, you know, start gluing it, we do have one more step. We want to protect our wig head. So I'm going to take a plastic bag. I'm going to go ahead and put the bag on there, tie it, and then go ahead and put back on the cap so we could begin gluing. So first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and measure my hair and also spray the cap with some Pop It Up spritz, and I am also using my 60-second bond-in glue for the tracks, and I'm gonna go ahead and begin gluing the tracks. So for me, what I like to do is I just take the track, I like to measure it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut it, glue it, paste it. Okay. And make sure you put in real pressure, especially on the end, so that the tabs is not like lifting. You know, you want to make sure the ends of the tress is secure. So make sure you put in a lot of pressure onto the end so that they're on there real tight. And every like 3 to 4 tracks, I'll say I'll go ahead and spritz like that row area with the spritz, and then I'll take the tracks and spritz that on. And then every probably like let me say like 7 tracks or halfway. I'm gonna take the spray that y'all see me doing here, and I'm gonna spray the ends in the tracks just to make sure it's real secure, and then blow dry it on warm heat. You do not have to do this after each and every track, but make sure you do it occasionally every so often. So once I went ahead and glued all the tracks, and after I'm done placing the hair as a C, once you get to this area right here, you can stop, you know, curving the hair as a U. I said a C, I apologize. The letter U, we're not making any more U shape. We're gonna go ahead and begin to close it off. And how to do that, you're just gonna begin to put the tracks horizontal. I hope my voice don't sound raspy, y'all. Please forgive me, okay? Cause child, yeah. All right, so yeah, go ahead, add some spritz, blow dry on some warm heat, and then I'm gonna just blow dry this whole entire wig, you know, just to make sure the glue is dry. So I'm just going ahead and blow drying, blow drying, blow drying. The temperature is on warm, so yeah. So once you go ahead and finish doing that, you're going to go ahead and silk press your hair. We'll flat iron it, because before you go ahead and begin cutting, you do want to make sure that this unit is completely flat ironed so that you're not missing any, to get your cut to be as precise as possible, you're not missing any hair. So what I'm using is my Fantasia heat protecting spray, which I love. That's my favorite heat protecting spray. It's going to get your hair very much flowing. It's have a nice shine, and it smells so good. So yeah, I've been using this spray for a little minute now, and I love it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my spray, and then once I go ahead and flatten the whole head, to do the frontal part, I'm gonna go ahead and start with one side first. I am taking out the braids because you don't need that, and what I like to do is take a section to cover the track. So you're just gonna take a little part, get some hair, enough hair to cover the track, so obviously it's not showing. Here is my Cure Care wax stick, which is your best friend, and your other best friend that you're gonna need is the Okay Boom hot comb. So you're gonna take your hot comb, and we're gonna iron that, flat that out with that heat, press it down, get it real flat, melted, all that. And then you're gonna start beginning taking your parts on the side and just part it horizontal, just making parts so your the in between the frontal is flat. You got to do section by section. Don't be skipping no parts, because when you start to make shortcuts, your hair ain't gonna be flat and laid for real. So go ahead and take the time and part each section. Put the Cure Care wax stick, go ahead and hot comb it flat, and then do your heat protectant. Set that thing out, straighten real nice. Okay, y'all see that heat and that shine. So I finished it, and I'm showing y'all the inside of my cap. Y'all can see all the little glue tracks, and then y'all can see the custom EllaaBaddie wig dome cap, period. You know, get into the vibes. And then I'm gonna take my scissors and remove the excess cap that you don't need no more, because you need your frontal to be looking like skin. You can't have that cap sitting there like that. So that got to go bye-bye. Okay, so y'all can see now I already done took that we don't need the plastic bag no more. So just take off the plastic bag, put your wig back on, and now I'm gonna go ahead and do my middle part. And yeah, so do your middle part, hot comb it, and also hot comb your hairline going to the back, as y'all see me doing right here. So this is where you need to be perfecting your middle part, or get it as perfect as possible and kind of sort of straight, because we is about to begin the cutting process. So make sure your middle part is aligned and it's even. If you can't see it like from eye to eye, I be doing this, I can't know what a middle part is on my front. So go in the mirror and go put that on. So off camera, I did go in the mirror and I cut, as you can see on this side right here, on my right side, I cut already. So now I'm trying to match it up to the left side. And so I cut where I wanted, how sure I wanted it to be. So right now I'm just going to take my shears and my scissors, and we're literally just going to cut a straight line all the way to the other side. Okay, this is the way I like to do it, because I don't have nobody cutting it for me, so this what works for me. But when you are doing this by yourself on a wig head, there is possibilities you might mess up. Okay, so cut a little bit longer than what you would like, and gradually keep cutting, because baby, once that hair is gone, the hair is gone. And if you want your bob to be to your eyebrow, go off, but just always make it longer than what you kind of want it, and then gradually, because you do need to frequently, not occasionally, frequently keep trying on this wig to make sure that it's straight, and y'all gonna see why. But don't worry, keep trying on the wig. So once I went ahead and cut it, you can definitely start cutting from the back and then work your way to the left to the right, but I feel like that's better when it's actually on somebody's head. But if you know, you could do this so many different, well, you can't do it so many different kind of ways doing your blunt cut, but when you got no help, you gotta do it on your mannequin head. This is what you gotta do. And then I also want to take my clippers, and I'm gonna clean up my line. And what I love to do, and you got to do this part is too imperative, you need to be putting your wig, put your head down. Even if you're doing it on the client, put your head down and then put it to the left, to the right, so you can get all the under hairs that don't need to be there, that need to be gone, because it's gonna definitely make an impact on the look, the movement, and the weight for sure in the hair. So make sure you're getting rid of all of those hairs that is not supposed to be there. And what y'all seeing right here is, yes, I'm pulling out them tracks, baby, because as I said, y'all need to be frequently trying on this wig. I kept going, trying on this wig, making sure that it was, you know, giving what it was supposed to, and I realized it was too dense. And luckily, boom, this is a quick weave. All you gotta do is just yank them out. So as y'all can see, I'm just yanking it out because it definitely had too much hair. The density was too thick, and bobs is not supposed to be full and thick, because then it gives stiff and don't get no movement. It need to be the right density so that it can flow and be real flat and cute. So make sure you keep trying it on, and it's no problem, no biggie. Rather have too much hair, because you can remove the hair, than not have enough hair and you can't add no hair, okay? Y'all get my drift. Listen to me, because I ain't never gonna lead y'all in no wrong direction. Then I'm gonna go ahead and add some bump to my hair once I went ahead and got the cut to my liking. I did go a little shorter than what I cut it, like I said, because you do need to do that, because you is, you know, cutting it. And when I kept seeing it in the mirror, there was one side I was longer than the other, which was no problem. You just match it up. So that's what I'm saying. It's imperative to make sure you're frequently trying on this unit, because the wig head can tend to tilt to the left, to the right. And if that wig was not T-pin, which mine was not T-pin, I ain't gonna even hold y'all. I might have did shift it. I know I didn't, but the wig head itself got shifted. So you think you cutting straight, and it looked straight, but you know, it does have some imperfections. So all you have to do is just go ahead and clean up where them areas were not properly aligned at. So yeah, that's all for that. So y'all see me right here, I'm just showing y'all what it's giving. And y'all definitely see that hole right here. Look at the bottom right there. There is a hole, but we are going to fix that. But that's what I'm saying, y'all need to make sure that you're trying it on, because you don't know where you could make a mistake at, or where the mistake is, until it's on your head, and then you can see in the back of your head. So yeah, don't worry, don't be scared. It really easy, but you know, when you're doing it yourself, you need to make sure your blunt cut is sliced, baby. And I went ahead and fixed the hole off of camera, and you would never even know there was a hole there. So just wait till I turn it to the side, and y'all spin to see hole where. Oh, okay, what happened? Yeah, what else? So yeah, that basically sums up this video. Y'all get into it. My bob is bobbing. Okay, she is bobbing, jet black, trust, and it's giving movement, lust, and shine. And yeah, so if y'all have any comments, questions, or concerns, y'all already know the deal to go ahead and put that down below. Make sure you thumbs up this video, and I will check y'all out in the next one. Bye, doll baddies.